are at Fort Nepean, which is right at the end of the Mornington Peninsula. It's gloriously sunshine now, but we've driven through horrendous rain on the way down, so we're glad of a bit of sunshine, and it's absolutely beautiful here. We're just on the walk to Fort Pierce at the moment, and this is the lookout down across out to sea.
Stretches of beautiful sandy beaches as you come up, and they're all out of bounds because there's unexploded bombs, there's firing ranges, and it's very hard to imagine why in such a beautiful part of the country they decide to have firing ranges here. You know, why not do it out in the bush where there's nothing else going on other than kangaroos? Well, moving targets, kangaroos. Here seems a shame, but there you go.
Here we are, we're just about to go into the underground tunnels.
That was very Australian. Here we are down in the tunnels at Fort Nepean, and they were constructed of redbook in 1882, she says, sounding like a history book. There's a sign on the wall! And they connected the gun pits and gave access to the lower level magazines, so it's the main part of the fort. And it's very cool.
Disappearing gun emplacement. Now you see it, now you don't.
What do we have here?
This is the guns that disappeared.
Oh, so they pop up out of the earth.
Next one is the lookouts, where you walk up all the steps.
Ooh, and it's turned really hot now. So here we are at the memorial for former President Harold Holt. Now, his claim to fame is a rather sad one because this was his favourite place to come. He had a holiday home down here, and he loved to swim in the sea. Now the sea out there is just notorious for the rip. It's a very dangerous place to swim, and he loved to skin dive and be out in the surf. And he was here with friends and decided he'd take one last dip to cool down, went out to sea and was never seen again. Despite the most extensive search and rescue operation that has ever happened in Australia, they found no trace of his body whatsoever. And conspiracies are still around today that he swam out to a Russian submarine or UFOs took him away, but I think he was shark bait. And this is all that they have, is a granite memorial in his honour, and it's tucked away, hidden in amongst all the shrubbery because it's made of granite. It's not indigenous to the area, so they've hidden it away. Why they couldn't have made it into something that is indigenous so they can show it off, I don't know. But there you go. If you want to go drown in the sea, you're doing a Harold Holt. There he is.
There is another memorial, of course. There's
oh gosh, yes. There's a municipal swimming pool built in his honour. How ironic is that?
So this is Chevron Beach, where Harold Holt drowned, presumably. The weather's changing. Got a little bit of rain again, so back on with the coat before we walk back to the car. Cyclist dismount for the steep descent. Got a more killjoys, that's the best bit.